I am inviting you into the inner chamber of Holy Communion. And by holy, I mean my heart is set apart. My heart is unique and rich and beautiful. And my heart has a communion within it that is poetic and expansive. Your heart, your name is unique. If you're going to channel anyone, let it be the highest form of who you are, hidden in the very heart of creation itself. As a song of beauty so expansive, so beautiful, that the cosmos itself aligns to harmonize with you. And what I say is true. And it is in the depth of you. It is yours and it is mine. Tonight I pull all the stops out of separation of any kind. And I bring you into an experience that is just going to flow expansively and expressively through me. And it is Holy Communion with all creation. From this Holy Communion with all creation, manifestation begins to form and synchronicity begins to show up in my life, because I am creating a space to have a communication with the God who created it all, with the breath and the love that runs through everything. There is an essence within you, within your DNA, a God breath in you that is so complete, it is so perfect, and you can breathe with it in a moment, in any moment. I have birds rustling through the bushes over here. My dog is barking in the kitchen, and it's a little cold out here. But this space of love finds me perfect, no matter where I am. And that's the whole point of this month, is to manifest right in the middle, a love that becomes a wisdom that I can harvest truth from and apply it to my situation, to my life, and to everything in my sphere of life. So I'm going to go into a inner sanctum vision, if you will, and I'm going to walk you through the beautiful representation of the holding masculine field in you that believes in your movement, believes in your creativity, that part of you that watches you be beautiful, and the feminine side of you that receives and expands and creates and dances in your own field and writes the cosmic song beautiful and harmonizes with all creation. Those may sound like big words, but that is what you are. That is what we are. You're a sovereign being of delight. And the creation's joy is to witness you sing from your heart. So I invite you tonight to take a journey with me so that you understand how these meditations are formed that I post. They are direct expressions of my holy, set-apart communion that I honor, that I choose to honor. I want you to put your hand on your heart. And say, my name is, and I am holy, set apart for a beautiful, expansive purpose. My heart is beautiful. My name is, and I am set apart for a beautiful, expansive purpose. And my heart is creation's throne. Let's take that deeper. Breathe in. My name is, and my heart is creation's throne. Now, beloved, go deeper with me. In the center of your being is a throne. And the masculine divine, the strength of who you are, the one that holds the belief of all you have ever been and all you will ever be, sits down upon that throne. And he begins to breathe. And breathe. And a field begins to open. A large, expansive room begins to open. A huge ballroom begins to open. And he breathes here. And he's in the center of this room, and the ballroom floor begins to turn to glass all around him. Glass. Stillness. As if surrounded by water. So still. It was glass. He begins to breathe with anticipation that something, a presence so divine, is coming towards him. And he holds this gaze. He does not look away, and he begins to feel the honor in the room, and he begins to feel the beauty beyond anything he's ever felt before. So pure, so perfect, so loving. And as he breathes, the water begins to tremble all around him. The water that was once still begins to tremble. And he can feel the vibration and the frequency in the room begin to dance. And he wants to move. He wants to move away, for he doesn't understand. But he stays and he remains constant, for he knows the beauty coming towards him is worth the cost. And he remains. And a presence, a light, begins to glow. and move towards him. He can feel love, a love made just for him, a beautiful essence made just for him. Then this light being begins to take shape and begins to form. And curves begin to form. And this beautiful being of life steps into view. Her bare feet begin to touch the water and walk towards him, on the water as if gliding towards him. He gasps, for her beauty is almost more than he can bear, for he can feel the power of creation, the desire of creation pulsing from her being. And he breathes in, and he calls her Eve, the mother of all creation. And she pauses, for she realizes he sees her and he honors her. So she begins to move, and she begins to commune in a dance, in a language that is beyond what he can grasp. And he doesn't know how to hold it, and he wants to understand, and so he breathes. And she moves closer. And he can feel his heart begin to expand. And as his heart begins to make room for her, the room begins to light up with such beauty, such movement, such glorious growth. As if a language of love was born inside of him from this beautiful essence. And he can feel her dance, and he can feel her movement as she gets closer until they melt into one. And when they melt, the water begins to rise and rise as it spins and spins in a toroidal spinning beautiful wheel of glory. And the two begin to commune, and between them rises a truth of creation that has never been seen. A lotus flower begins to spin, and the petals begin to open, and a sound begins to come from between them that engulfs them and takes them over. And the sound is their new earth. The child born from him remaining and her dancing. Him allowing her to get close, even though he did not understand. And them both allowing the energy to infuse them into glory. This communion that is born from between them strikes a cosmic chord. The cosmos hears this song of union, and it begins to harmonize with all creation, and it breathes through their union, and the quantum field within them begins to rewrite the story. And this womb that holds them, this spinning, beautiful field of glory, is you. This is you. This is us. This is one heart, a soul that chooses to remember the beauty and the power and the glory that exists within them. Forever one, forever free. Now breathe this in deep. Breathe it in. What do you feel? What do you feel? What do you see? Stay here. Give yourself this space. This is yours. This is your dance. This is your becoming. This is who you are. At any moment, at any time, anywhere, you are harmonizing with all creation from the heart, your field. You are not alone. Beloved, you were quite literally created to commune with a Father that was both the breath in the womb, with a Father that wanted a family, with a Father that wanted to dance with the family in your heart. The love letter of your reality, written in perfection in everything you do, in everything you touch, there, synchronizing, dancing, moving, manifesting, holistically in every area and dimension of your life. I hope you feel beautiful. I hope you feel free, because the only truth is that you are. Be blessed.